Good morning, campers, on this magnificent Monday here in Connecticut. Life is good, campers. Life is good. And you saw the thumbnail, GLP-1, missing link to massive weight loss. Guys, this is incredible. I always knew it in theory. Not in theory. I knew it in different ways, and I'll explain that in a second. But this, and freely, explains everything. I have a PhD in nutrition. I have 2 advanced certifications from Cornell, the #1 research university in the world. Not once did they say this. I saw Freely just say this in a little short, didn't take 2 minutes, and it made everything. But I'll tell you guys, now that I'm aware of it, and I'm using it specifically, it works like magic. Now, GLP-1, I'm not going to get into it. I got to make this quick. I'm not going to get into how destructive they can be, the drugs. It's just wreaking havoc with so many people and ruining lives and whatever. Okay? But what the good news is, GLP-1 is a hormone. By the way, guys, how do you make a hormone? You don't pay her. Dum-dum. Come on, that's funny. That's funny. Come on. Anyway, so it's a hormone that is produced in the body, and specifically in the small intestine and the colon of the body. And there are 3 things that trigger that GLP-1 hormone naturally, without a shot or a pill. And they are fruit, sugar, and starch. Fruit, sugar, and starch. That's why the Kempner diet was so successful. That's why the Pritikin diet was so successful. That's why the McDougall diet is so successful. Guys, it triggers your GLP-1 and makes you feel full. Now, I told you the last couple days, and I just came in from another 30-miler all on sugar water. But here's the thing. I get up in the morning just naturally because I wanted a boost to my energy, because I don't like to work out on a full stomach. So I don't like to eat anything until I get through with my workout. But you're a little lethargic and everything. You just woke up. I'll drink some sugar water. I do that every morning. Okay? And what happens every morning is I have tremendous workouts. And I am not the least bit hungry. Now remember, I stopped eating at about 3 o'clock yesterday. So by the time I get out on the bike at 5 o'clock in the morning, that is 14 hours that I haven't eaten anything. Guys, you'd think I'd be ravenous, especially how much I've been working out lately. The sugar water, nothing. Nothing. So anyway, I had some juice and some sugar water, and I felt fine. Now, at about 12 o'clock, this is, I was done working out about 7:30, let's say 8 o'clock. Now, from 12 to 2, my wife is retiring after 42 years of teaching, and they were having a luncheon for her. And you know what luncheon means. Just bringing yourself into the devil's den, right, of processed food and fat. Please, we knew it was going to happen. Guys, what I did was at about 11:45, no, we left at about 11:30. So I'm going to say at about 11:15, I ate 2 bananas, 2 small bananas. And then I went there, and they had hors d'oeuvres for days. I mean, just nonstop. And you know how that works, pigs in a blanket, and all these different salads and macaroni salads and mac and cheese and all this sort of stuff. Just deadly stuff. You start eating it. I took a little bit of salad in my dish, and I was fine. And then about an hour later, they had the main course. Okay. pasta and salad. And all this delicious stuff is just buzzing on around me and everybody's eating it. Oh, try this. Did you try the sausage and peppers? But no craving at all. Now, that is the secret. White knuckling through this is one thing. But literally eliminate cravings, that's off the charts. And now that I know what's going on and how I know how to manipulate it, weight loss is easy. Easy. And it's all done with GLP-1 naturally. I don't care where you're starting now. And that's another thing. Oh, do I just have to eat fruits and vegetables and starches the rest of my life? What am I supposed to do? But guys, I'm telling you, if you manipulate your GLP-1 in this way, you're not craving the crap. You can go right into McDonald's and just sit down in the middle and just order a salad. And I'm telling you, you're fine. Fruit, sugar, and starches. Starches don't do it for me as much as fruit and sugar does. Now, the sugar water is awesome. I told you about the bananas, and it doesn't have to be bananas. It could be oranges, it could be apples, it could be watermelon, whatever you want. And you know what else? I know that a lot of people work freely uses this and all this sort of stuff. I don't like to do it. But if you get vegan candy that is just sugar, gummies and all that, just keep it in your pocketbook, keep it in the car, whatever. And if this year, all of a sudden you're dying to go in and get sliced pizza, have a couple gummies, and I'm telling you, have your sugar water there, fruit, sugar, and starches. And the world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. Healthy. Healthy. Love you all.